his interceptions from his rookie year to 2022. Play action to Etienne behind the line of scrimmage, and Lawrence has plenty of time looking way downfield, and it's intercepted. Did he get a foot in bounds? He did. Dallas early on with one tight end to the right. And they'll hand it off to Malik Davis, who has nowhere to go. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great test for the Cowboys offensive line here.
Turpin and Tolbert to the left. Rush looks that direction, has to shake off a couple rushing Jaguars, but he can't get away. Taken down at the 40-yard line. Would send Cavante Turpin out for punt return duties, and that is exactly what we'll see here as this one's put in the air by Logan Cook. A sideways spinning punt. Reeled in by Turpin, and he lost the football far side. And Jacksonville will hop on top of it. The Pro Bowl return man from 2022 coughs it up, and Gregory Jr. is there for the recovery. Field position abundant here for Jacksonville as they get the ball back. Here's Etienne with a burst of speed up inside the 30-yard line. Under 5 to play in the first quarter. Lawrence with time to throw, steps up, delivers back of the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. Christian Kirk, the Texas A&M Aggie, has Jacksonville on the board.
But again, here he just worked his way all the way across the formation, but he had time to sit back here all day long. Look at Trevor Lawrence. He's too comfortable coming in there at the end of the play.
Most likely be the final play for the Jags starting bunch. Lawrence with pressure from Sam Williams off the right side, lobs it back to the end zone again. This time Zay Jones elevates and puts both feet down, and it's 8-0 Jacksonville in the first. Quarterbacks, at times it makes things tougher on those wide receivers, and sometimes out of the backfield. You're a tailback over the middle. Jake Ferguson elevates and makes the catch back past the 35-yard line, and a penalty marker flies in late, but what a grab from the second-year man from Wisconsin. Rico Dowdle will sub in. He's to the left now of Rush in the shotgun. Cooper Rush with time underneath to Dowdle. Dowdle bounces to the outside, goes up to the numbers. Rico Dowdle barreling his way in, and he dropped the football at the 1. Jacksonville will recover, and just when Rico Dowdle thought he had pay dirt, it's Jaguars football inside the Cowboys 5.
Off the field. He has so much admiration for both Dak and Cooper Rush. He says Cooper Rush is the smartest guy in the room, and if he could just be a little bit more like Cooper Rush.
Here you saw the offensive staff talking to both quarterbacks, Cooper Rush and Will Grier. Jacksonville will take over at their own 12-yard line. Tank Bigsby with some space. Right side, up the sideline, stays on his feet, and he's finally pushed out of bounds.
We saw there he just lost a little bit of discipline.
Play action to Bigsby. Beathard lets this one fly deep downfield, and it is caught inside the 3-yard line, back on his feet and into the end zone. Trying to force Jacksonville to a field goal. It's a read option. Beathard kept it, and he's all alone. The entire defense went left. Beathard goes right, and Jacksonville scores.
He has to keep contained. This is his responsibility to ensure that nothing gets outside of him. His eyes go inside, the quarterback pulls. That is a good old RPO.
Dak Prescott's Dallas Cowboys currently trailing by 14 in the middle of the second quarter. Deuce Vaughn back to return, and he'll have a chance to bring this out. First action for Deuce Vaughn. Vaughn with a seam up the middle of the field, and he's taken down at the 25. Third down and less than 1. Dallas 1 of 5 on third down, make it 2 of 6. Will Grier still on his feet inside Jacksonville territory and pushed out of bounds at the 40 by Antonio Johnson. Phenomenal grab for the Dallas offense. All of a sudden, offensive pass interference sets up 2nd and 20, and it'll be a little more as Will Grier is swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 6 more. Dallas trailing by 14. Grier with time. Unloads over the middle. It's completed for a first down. Cavante Turpin inside the 30. Near side of the formation with 2 receivers up top for Will Grier. Grier with a pocket. Throws over the middle. Jalen Tolbert into the end zone, and Dallas is on the board. Season, and it was a beauty.
That's huge for him. You see this too high safety right there. Will Grier is looking for his man to get right here on the inside. That's Turpin right here. But you're going to find his way right to the middle. He'll run a nice little scissors route.
It's up and right down the middle. Brandon Aubrey puts Dallas into double figures, 14-10, as the field goal drive is good for Will Grier in the Dallas offense. Tours inside of this beautiful venue, AT&T Stadium. Dearness Johnson with a burst of speed up the sideline and inside the 30-yard line. Rourke, who played in the CFL for a couple of seasons. Rourke locked it, end zone, looking for the tight end, tipped back to himself. Garrett Prince made the grab, but it was well out of bounds off the back line. Just under 4 to play. Deuce Vaughn taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to play here in the third. Moves the chains for Dallas offensively. Play action to Vaughn. Greer again to Houston. This time to the 45-yard line. Setting up favorable situations on second and short. Here goes Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn up to the second level. Breaks a couple tackles and he's down to the 20. Deuce chance rained down here from Cowboys Nation. Deuce again. Deuce in the end zone. Deuce Vaughn for 6, and Dallas has the lead.
To be successful, here he is right here on the read option. We've been seeing this all day long. The defensive end goes up the field.
2022 CFL Most Outstanding Canadian. It's a real award, and he won it last season. Steps up in the pocket this time, delivers a strike down the right sideline. Still on his feet inside the 5 and reaching for the end zone is Elijah Cooks, but he's pushed out at the 4. Formation right. Rourke will keep it. For the second time, a QB keeper results in a Jacksonville touchdown, and the Jags have the lead with under 9 to play. Where was that at, Isaiah?
It was back in the end zone. But again, you got their eyes are getting caught in the backfield a little bit too much. And you got these guys that are very aggressive defenders. They want to go back there and make the big play in the backfield.
Going for 2. Rourke, end zone. Bobbled, but caught just in time, and a nice connection with Martin. Results in 2, 22-16.
But here they are in the bottom end of the fourth quarter, still trying to make plays.
4-man rush. Rourke had to get out of trouble. He does. Dumps it off, and there's Snoop Connor for the first down and more. Finally caught from behind by Marquise Bell. Rourke swarmed. Stays on his feet somehow. Will have a chance to get it away, and he completes it for a touchdown. Olesen worked free, but Rourke did the magician work.
Well, here you go, Rourke. This is your opportunity. He sits back here. The offensive line absolutely gets destroyed. Shakes 1 man, 2 man, 3, 4. Keeps his eyes down the field. Finds his receiver down the end. Boom, that's a touchdown. Great job by the converted quarterback / receiver. Back to quarterback, Kyle? Not really sure what's going on, but either way, he's back there making plays and causing a lot of issues for Dan Quinn and his defense.
Stayed on his feet through all that. Over 4,000 yards in the CFL as Rico Dowdle is at his own 1-yard line to reel in this one. Great seam on the left side. Dowdle past the 40, out of bounds at the 45. There's a quick jolt of energy for Rico Dowdle. Greer threw it in the coverage. It's intercepted. Braswell over the top, and Christian Braswell will put this one on ice for Jacksonville. That ball's on the ground, recovered by Dallas. Snoop Connor lost it on the transition. Greer with some pressure. It was delayed from the second level. But Jacksonville gets home with Ventrell Miller. 4th and 11 for Will Greer in Dallas. Steps up, has some space. He completes it to John Stevens, and he rumbles his way in. Touchdown, Cowboys. And it's back to a 1-score game.
And here he is. Keep your eyes on Big John Stevens, 6'6", 245 pounds. Does a good job of being physical. Will Greer could have taken the run. He decided not to. He made the defense look at him, and he dished it right off to the big fella. Offense was moving the ball. They had a turnover by Devontae Turpin on the return that you wouldn't like to see. And then obviously Rico Dowdle had a good play, really good play. Had a good reception, ran the ball, made a couple guys miss, and then fumbled right there on the line.